Hey guys, it's the Loud Guys. Today we are going to watch I visited the most remote town in the USA outside of Alaska. As we know that Alaska is the most remote state you can ever say in USA, but she has visited some other you can say town in USA that is very remote. And now we have to see, because for us Indians, like, USA is one of the most developed countries, and in a developed country you expect even the remotest of the places to be very developed. So how it is at this point of time, or what the situation is, would be very interesting to see. And this is a very good journey to be with her, because she is exploring the whole USA, and to see USA with her before going to USA for us is very beautiful journey. So let's continue this journey.
And yes, I really like her video. I really like her vibes because she is so carefree, and she literally enjoy exploring the USA. And we also like her vibes, so that's the reason we love her videos. And it seems that before the video, I was talking with the partner that it seems that from the thumbnail, it seems that she is exploring my town only, because my town also look like this only. My town is in the hilly area, my city is in the hilly area. So so same, the greenery is also here. The greenery which is showing in this video is same here, and the homes are also very similar. So I hope that I'm going to relate a lot of things from this video, and maybe this video is all about my town, maybe because as I told you earlier, my town look like this. So yeah, let's watch the video.
It will be very interesting to relate to it, so let's watch this video.
Today I'm traveling to what is arguably the most isolated, remote town in the United States outside of Alaska.
18 of us live here year-round.
It happens to sit at the end of a very remote, long dirt road with no school, no hospital, and no supermarket for 100 miles in every direction.
This was a busy town back in its heyday.
I'm taking several hours to drive here to see what it's like to live in a place that's just so detached from the busy.
Oh my god, the roads are so similar with my hometown. And here are also here are not metal road. Here are just like these soiled roads, and the traveling on these roads are so tough because it takes so much time to travel. So I do think that she's only talking about my town. So let's watch the video.
Yeah. Yes, and there is nothing for 100 miles in each and every direction. So yes, let's see what more she tells us about this town.
Crowded and hyper-convenient side of America that most of us know.
Must be one of the most beautiful roads I've ever driven down.
And on a more personal note, I wonder, is this a place I could ever move to and call home?
If you live here, you'd be part of that community.
And do these people allow to live within their community, or they are
Why
a very
would
close-knit
anyone come
community?
here? I mean, I think it's a valid question. About 50 miles ago, I got on this narrow, lonely road that's just been getting worse and worse, and sucking me deeper and deeper into this remote, vast
But
landscape.
it is so
There's
beautiful.
no towns. I passed maybe 5 cars along the way, a few houses, and this road only leads to Jarbidge. There's nothing else at the end. It kind of reminds me of New York City, but like the opposite. Like in New York City, you can't get away from people. And here, it's like, where is everybody?
Oh damn! Is it the Hoover Dam? No, I don't think so. It might be. But Hoover Dam
Here
is
is
crowded.
the first problem with reaching this remote town I'm traveling to. It's in Nevada, but in order to reach it, you have to drive through Idaho, because it's the only way that's open year-round. The next problem? The next closest gas station is 60 miles away.
Oh.
The closest city is 100 miles away.
Oh.
For about an hour and a half en route to Jarbidge, there are no services as far as the eye can see.
No services. But it's so beautiful. But you have to also be
Eventually,
fearful of the
pavement
crimes.
ends, and the only road that leads to Jarbidge becomes dirt.
Oh, dirt
18
road.
miles of dirt.
My name is Paul. I work on a ranch. Like I'm up at Cow Camp.
Is it worth visiting? I mean, it's like a very long way. Yeah?
Yeah, that's what makes it interesting is meeting people like you.
Oh,
Really? You're doing adventurous
you people are
stuff.
so
Yeah.
welcoming.
I rode a motorcycle up to Alaska.
You
I
did?
worked on remote ranches up in Canada.
Motorcycle to Alaska?
So cool.
Jason and Jane will take real good care of you.
Where do I find Jason and Jane?
They'll be, well, right now this is probably closed, but right across the street, diagonal this way,
Yeah.
the outdoor inn is a nice bar and grill.
Okay.
They have hotel rooms, but I kind of figure you're a camper.
Yeah. It was very nice chatting with Paul. He reassured me that Jarbidge is worth visiting despite the really long, really remote road. And he gave me a mission, which is to say hi to Jane and Jason at
and Jason.
the outdoor inn. So that's what we're gonna do. Where else in the United States would you run into a total stranger 20 miles from town,
Yeah.
enjoy a nice chat, and have them ask you to say hi to their friends? It felt like I was entering a very small world within a world, and I had so many questions brewing in my mind.
She's living the
What
life
kind
that
of
we all
people
want to
end
live.
up living out here? And why do they choose to live so far from everyone else?
Wow, what shots.
You know, there's a part of me that wants to keep this place a secret.
Oh.
May not be a national park or anything, but wow.
But now more
Might be
people
one of
will
the
keep
most
on coming.
beautiful roads I've ever driven down.
Wow. I want this to be that empty when I come.
Yep, it definitely felt like I was entering a whole different dimension.
Oh.
As if I was driving to some mythical fairy tale destination. That is, until the UPS truck passed me on the road.
Yeah.
Holy crap! That just answered my number one question, which was, does UPS deliver here?
They
clearly
do. Wow. This is so similar to Himachal Pradesh where
I mean, wow, that's a long way to deliver just a few packages. Seeing these delivery trucks make the trek all the way here made me wonder, how do the locals overcome difficulties living so far away?
Yeah.
What if you have an accident? What if your car breaks down? Where do your kids go to school? Well, I'll find all of that out soon. For now, all I need to know is where I'm going to be camping for the night. Happy boy? Twist. Yes. It's been a really long day of driving and it's getting a little bit late, so I found this beautiful dispersed campsite. I mean, it's just so amazing right by the river. I'm like 2 miles away from Jarbidge, so I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and go and check out the town. But for now,
So
make some food.
why isn't
Little
she going
fire.
in the evening itself?
Enjoy the nature here.
Because I think so the hotels will be much better, no?
Truth be told, it wasn't just curiosity that led me here. I've been
Yeah.
trying to find a place to lay down some roots somewhere. The idea of living in a very remote town, close to nature, but a place that has a strong sense of community, honestly, it sounds like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
So I wanted to come out here
That
and
is a
see
good
for
case.
myself whether I could ever live in a place like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
The place of dreams.
Well, it's just me out here. There's nobody else, completely empty.
Oh, now I want to go camping so bad after watching her.
Any advice for making fires with wet firewood? Except for bring your own. I'm just gonna make the most of it while it lasts and warm myself up. Wanna go inside? Yeah? Well, since my fire didn't work out, courtesy of wet wood, I've decided to make myself a veggie burger. Now, in doing so, I have somehow managed to burn my pot. Oh my god. Ta-da!
Looks delicious.
Welcome to the Zubek family extravaganza, which is just a culinary masterpiece as always. You know me. And here on this wonderful plate, I've got some fake meat, fake cheese, fake mayonnaise, real chili sauce, and real sauerkraut. And as a bonus, here, I got me some fake beer.
Fake beer?
So basically, I'm having a fake dinner tonight.
But she's having a magical tour. But I still don't know why didn't she go to Jarbidge directly.
Good morning.
How remote this town is, even before you enter it, like way before you enter it. So I'm here maybe like 2 miles away, and there's a sign here for Elko. Elko is in Nevada. Jarbidge is also in Nevada. But the only road to actually reach Nevada from this town is to go up this really rough, really steep mountain road, which is not maintained in the winter. So in reality, the only reliable way to access Jarbidge is through Idaho.
No, I can give you that.
No, I'm not gonna try. No, don't worry.
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
Good day.
Bye. So this nice gentleman just went up the mountain in his ATV, and he told me that it's not possible.
Oh.
There's too much snow, fallen trees, and it's June. It's June.
It means that the road is inaccessible. You have to go the other way around.
Wow.
But still, it is worth it. Looks worth it.
Welcome to Jarbidge. Population 18.
18?
This street here is
So
called,
my town doesn't
yep,
have
you
18
guessed it,
homes.
Main Street. And it's home to pretty much the entire town.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the
town
size of a
so
family in
cool.
India.
It's literally like a
Yeah.
little alpine town, just
But yes,
nestled in this
houses
gorgeous
are quite
remote
similar to
valley.
my place.
The story of Jarbidge is just like the story of so many other mining towns across the Wild West. In the early 1900s, word got out that someone found gold up here. Prospectors moved in, and soon this remote outpost became a busy gold mining town, home to hundreds of people, all hoping to find their fortunes
All
here.
the 18
And these
people
are
have one house.
original early 20th century cabins that actually used to be brothels.
Oh.
So there's about 5 of these, and all 5 were brothels.
Okay.
This was a busy town back in its heyday. 1,500 miners lived here looking for gold. There's bars and restaurants and eateries and shops and brothels too.
So
I mean,
this
you
is a
couldn't
ghost
tell
town now. Not
now,
many people
but
live here.
How times change, hey?
Old folks had.
There's just so many things to say about Jarbidge. I mean, one of the things is that this town has no paved roads, right? It's all dirt. There's no traffic lights. There's like one shop, barely. I mean, it's closed. But there is a jail.
Jarbidge jail.
Jarbidge jail. Well, the trading post is closed and the judge is nowhere in sight, so I think I'm gonna pass up on this. But the jail closed in 1945, and interestingly enough, in the criminal history of Jarbidge, the last stagecoach robbery in the United States actually took place here. It's just started raining, which is the perfect excuse to go into the cafe and see if they have coffee.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
some local specialties.
One of the cons of living in Jarbidge is probably the very limited restaurant scene.
Hi.
One of
Only
the
18
pros
people.
of living in Jarbidge is probably the very limited restaurant scene. Because if you lived here, this is where all your local friends would come together every Friday night. You end up knowing the local drunk, or being one. You'd know the bartender, the chef, the owner, and everybody who comes through these doors.
But this is very
Sure
big
enough,
hotel
the
for 18
fabled
people.
Jane appeared in front of me within a few moments of my arrival.
Wait, you're Jane?
Yeah.
And by any chance, is your husband called
Jason?
Yeah.
Jane sent Jason my way. Together, they run the local restaurant, the bar, the hotel, and the gift shop. I wanted to ask Jason what life was really like in Jarbidge.
Jarbidge has how many full-time residents?
18 of us live here year round. I was raised here.
Okay. What was that like as a kid?
Awesome. Way better than being in the city.
Oh yeah?
Our school here quits at 8th grade, so having to go to high school in the city was culture shock, which is why I'm back here now.
So with 18 people living here full-time, is there a school?
Yep, there was a school. It shut down in 2002.
Maybe not the best idea to come here with kids if you want to
It would be a
homeschool.
great idea. We just have more people. We need more year-round residents.
Oh yeah?
Somebody help take care of the roads, be on the fire department,
Right.
take care of the water plant, things that needs to be done around town. The
Need
average
more
age in this
people.
town 70. There's 7 over 80.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
all the old
Jane and
people
I
are living
the
here.
4th and 5th youngest in town, and there's only 3 younger than us. Everybody else is old enough to be our grandparents.
Oh.
Do you ever feel like isolated in any way?
Never. Growing up here, it's what I know and what I've always liked. And I've worked on all the ranches around this country.
And the
so
big thing is
I've
he
always
went to
lived
city,
in remote
then he
areas
came back here again.
and worked around very few people, so it's always been home to me.
Wow.
And I'm assuming that the community is quite close-knit, right?
Everybody knows everybody.
Right. Is that a good
18
thing?
people.
Most of the time.
Most of the time I like that. Very diplomatic.
Yep, if anybody needs help, anybody will help anybody anytime. You
Right.
kind of have to when you're this far out.
Yeah. It's very different living in the city where often you won't even know your neighbors.
No.
Yeah.
And you walk by thousands of people every day and never even look up at them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, everybody smiles and waves. You pass somebody in the canyon, they wave to you when you're driving by.
Yeah. It's so
And if
true.
you're stopped on the side of the
I'm
road,
getting
they stop and
goosebumps
ask if
here.
you're all right or if you need help.
Yeah, it's so true. Every single person I've passed on the way here or in town has at least waved. You know, which is really sweet, and
Yep.
really nice.
It's kind of the old style, old west community.
Right,
Not many of them left anymore. It's kind of a step back in time up here.
it is.
Wow.
Of the good kind.
Very good.
What do you think is the main draw of Jarbidge?
We are
The
losing
scenery.
these
Yeah.
things.
You've traveled around a bit. If you didn't know you were in Nevada, you'd never guess right now.
Never. Like I'm used to seeing just the desert in Nevada, right?
Yep, and that's what everybody thinks of because all the major highways go through the alkali flats.
Right.
So they think, oh, this is a great place for a nuclear waste dump. But you get 10, 15 miles off of any one of those roads.
Yeah.
All the canyons have fresh water, green grass, and an
Right.
abundance of wildlife, but people never get off the road to see it.
So you've got 18 full-time residents,
Mhm.
and then how many grocery stores?
Just one. 2 bars and 2 restaurants, a hotel and a motel. We have a gas station.
How many mechanics?
We have 2.
And doctors?
No doctors. We
No
have
doctors.
1 retired nurse that's here.
How many paved roads?
No.
None. It's 18 miles to the nearest pavement.
But there is a fire brigade.
Yep, we have a volunteer fire department.
What happens if someone gets very sick or
Yeah.
there's a medical emergency?
We have an ambulance across the street. We're all first responders.
Mm-hmm.
And we take you down to the dump, and then that's where the helicopter lands.
Right. Not just down to the dump.
Then we take you to the dump when you're broken, and then you go away. This is fry sauce.
Fry sauce. And what
Yeah.
exactly is fry sauce?
Basically, Thousand Island without the pickle.
A local specialty.
Yeah.
So Jace was just saying that this is something that you'll find only in southern Idaho or northern Nevada. All right, let's try this famous fry sauce. It's really good. It's got like a little bit of tang. It's great. Okay, so this is Jane's local gift shop. Jarbidge Jane's, is that?
Jarbidge.
Jane's gift shop. And I love these tops. I actually got one of these, but I'm gonna show you something really funny.
What the
The
hell?
Jarbidge.
What the hell's a Jarbidge?
Job.
I feel like if you have a t-shirt like this or a tank top like this and you walk around town with it, you're part of like a very secret club, a very secret society.
We have a camo version too.
Love it. I love this. One of these stickers is going up on Odyssey right now. So as I prepare to leave the town, I'm gonna do the honors and put it right up there. You know, once in a while, I'll end up in a place that is really, really hard to leave.
And this is
And
actually
Jarbidge is
I
really
would like
pretty.
to
The
stay
nature
here
here is
for about 2 to 3
beautiful.
days. at
It's
least.
gorgeous. But best thing about visiting this little town for me was just getting to know some of the people that live here. You know, Jane and Jace and Beverly at the restaurant and Paul yesterday. Everybody was so kind and so nice and so welcoming. It just really felt like if you live here, you'd be part of that community.
That beautiful community.
And at the end of the day, isn't that one of the most important things about living somewhere? Is having
Never.
a community around you, good neighbors, good people. Well, could I see myself living here? I'm still thinking about it. I think they were joking, but Jason and Jane invited me to come and work at their restaurant.
Oh.
They have no idea how bad of a cook I am. Maybe I just won't tell them and bookmark their offer for the future.
Wow.
But for now, I'm heading further north in search of a place to call home.
Wow, what a video it was. Seriously, I relate a lot of things from this video. Firstly, the houses, they are so similar to my place, and even the roads are also so similar. The scenery, the view, everything was so similar. And what I really like about this video is the basically is people. That I do think that the people who live in the towns, who live in the small towns, who live in the village are so kind and they are so welcoming to others. And especially when I go to my village, my neighbors call me for the dinners, for lunch, and it never happens in the city. There are very few people in the city who are who are kind, who are so welcoming. But personally, I do love towns and villages so much rather than city, and especially the people of it. And even if we talk about the houses, so literally the houses look so similar to my place, because in my place. Houses are made of stones, houses are made of wood, and there was the time maybe from last 100 years back, there was a time when people used to make their houses with the stones, and with the stones the roof of the houses was with they made the roof of the houses with the stones. And similarly here in this video I saw those houses, and literally this video gave me goosebumps, and literally this video took my heart. I really enjoyed this video, and I really love her, because as I told you earlier, I really like her vibe. She's so carefree, and yeah, I literally want to live a life like her. And I do think that it's not only me that who want to live a life like her. Everyone want to live a life like her, and yes, she is enjoying her life as she could. So yeah, I really enjoyed this video.
But the place was so beautiful, and even the whole journey. Like I get it. Like why Americans are so into cars, because America is so huge and they have built these amazing roads. Like even we saw that when she was visiting Texas roads, and that area where, which road was very famous. I don't remember the name of the road, but yes, when she was going through that road, even that was so beautiful. And the best part is like those are not too crowded, and due to that you can just enjoy your whole drive and just drive in the way. I used to see it in the movies. Like I have to see Dumb and Dumber, and there are many American movies that I have watched, and I used to feel like this road has been emptied for the shoot. But no, then I get it that okay, not for the shoot itself, but yes, if you go, you can also get those empty roads and you can just enjoy it out there. And she had the same journey, and the journey was so beautiful. The mountains on both the sides, and the people were so good. And actually she was talking about that thing only, that people were so welcoming. Like in city, like we don't even know our neighbors. Like I am living in this place for about 6 to 7 years, and I don't know, like you can say, my complete neighborhood. Like I don't know each and every one. I know just some few of them. So this is how it is in the city. So how do you guys feel about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.